It's absolutely freezing this weekend. Wisconsin weather. Again, I'm not sure why we live here, but it was great late last week. Fantastic. And then all of a sudden, bam, it was 30 degrees with like 30, 40 mile an hour wind gusts. My son had a little baseball camp. You know, K through fourth grade or third grade. It's just absolutely freezing. Okay. Now, do you stay with your children when they're at something like that? You know, I did a couple of years ago. I remember it being really cold then, but today I was like, no way, dude, this is your third year. Just go do your thing. And then I went there a couple hours later and I was like hiding behind the bleachers and the shed. It was just so unbearably cold. But my son, you know, although I could tell he was freezing, he just had a sweatshirt on, didn't even have his hat. We packed a hat, winter coat, winter gloves, even batting gloves. I told him just wear them just in case. Oh no, he didn't have any of that on. When he came in, he was like almost crying because his hands were so cold. But while he was out there, absolutely loved it. So I'll count that as a win. So today it was a, good day overall. My son asked if he could go to his uncle's house. So I texted my brother and I said, "Hey, can Luke come over today?" And then it was like, okay, well, if you take one, how many are you going to take, right? As you know, he looks at me, he goes, you can't take too many, talking about my kids, because then it's a lot. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, tell me about it, right? That's my life 24/7. Okay. So he goes there, has a great time, right? Comes home, does great, plays baseball and stuff with us. Oh! But then he just starts throwing a fit. I'm not even sure what about, right? And then all of a sudden he has a consequence. He's got to clean the walls with a magic eraser, those sponge things. And so he's kind of struggling. I'm like, hey, bud, you were talking back. You were being sassy. Just do the job. I got supper ready for you. Okay. I made what you like. You enjoy it. Just get the job done. Right. And he usually does it and just finishes it. Now, when he was little, that's a different story. There's a lot of training that I skipped over there. But today he just like, I don't want to do this. Right. I'm just looking at him like, hey, bud, of course you don't want to do it. Right. But it needs to be done. You sass back. So just got to do it. Just get it done. Right. Trying to be encouraging but gentle. There are some times where I'm more tough than others, but this time it was just logic. It made complete sense. So eventually I was just like, hey bud, it's do or die time. You just got to do it right now or you can't be up here, because he's yelling, he's doing all this stuff. And I was like, I just gotta have you go to bed, dude. And he's just like beside himself. And so I tried talking to him, like, all right, calm down. I give him a hug. I'm like, you can do this. This is no big deal. And he just wouldn't settle down. So I'm not sure what's up today. So tomorrow will be a very good follow-up conversation. Now, I've done this for a while. Usually it's, I'm sorry, Dad. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I think it's because I'm tired, right? It's usually what it is, right? They're just a little overtired, maybe a little overstimulated. He had a play day with his friend yesterday. He had a great time. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but we got the bassinets ready for the babies. Here I can show you what that looks like. A lot of stuff going on, getting ready for these twins. Well, more laundry, of course. So what we've got going on here is double, right? We need 2 carriers. So yeah, so this was the dining room table that we just like scooted off to the side, and we're just gonna literally have the babies chill right in our living room. Because you know what? We're gonna wanna be here, watching TV, just surviving with the babies. But then, somebody has asked, but aren't you afraid that they're not gonna be able to sleep with being right here in the living room? And I'm just like, everything's going to be crazy all the time. Like, we're not going to be able to be quiet. The kids aren't going to be quiet because the babies are sleeping. So they'll just have to get used to it. My wife packed a bag, so she's ready to go in case something happens. Here we go.